Hello everybody, and welcome to another Terraria video. Right now, I will be fighting the Eye of Cthulhu. Probably, it's gonna be your first boss fight in this game. Hence, why he's the easiest. Now I'm just here to just show you how to prep, how to fight him, what to do, what to use, everything. First, we're gonna start with the armor. No less than iron armor. Anything better, if you have anything better than iron armor, then just use that. If you don't have any type of armor, I definitely recommend getting iron armor. All it takes is 75 iron bars in total, which is only about 225 iron ore. And I know that might sound like a lot, but all you gotta do is just go down, put the hard work and effort in, get some torches, go mining in a cave, and hey, look at that. You're gonna get a lot of iron ore. The second thing I'm going to talk about is how to summon him. Well, there is the rare occasion where you'll see a little words that pop up here that say, "You feel an evil presence staring at you," and then he just comes out of nowhere without any, just you didn't do anything. He just came out of there of nowhere. But you're probably gonna have to summon with the suspicious looking eye. Now, the suspicious looking eye obviously summons the Eye of Cthulhu. God, I don't know how to pronounce that at all, but I will try my best. You're going to have to kill many demon eyes. Okay. I'm sorry, not demon eyes. Actually, yes, demon eyes. Why would I question myself? The lesson in life, never question yourself. Why must you kill demon eyes? Because they drop lenses. And in order to craft a suspicious looking eye, you're gonna need 6 lenses. And that's about it. Then you go to a demon altar, which is found probably in Underground Corrupt. It can be a complete random place, but mostly in the Underground Corrupt. And simply just go to your crafting, and the suspicious looking eye could be there. Now, you could also find one in an underground cave, and if you already have one, great, you're ready to fight him. Well, not entirely, because you don't even know what to bring. Yeah. The weapons you should bring is really, really simple, guys. Shurikens. Or shurikens, I'm sorry. These can be found in pots and chests, but I really wouldn't go around breaking pots and chests to get these shurikens. Usually you get a merchant, and he sells them for only 20 copper each, which is incredibly cheap. But you're just gonna have to build a little house, suitable housing for the merchant, like right here, and you're just gonna buy it off of him. You don't need 200. You don't need all this. All you need is probably a good full stack, which is really cheap. It's not gonna be that much money, and don't worry, you're gonna get paid back a lot. So yeah, the reason why shurikens are awesome is because its total damage is like 10 range damage, and have a 50% chance of being retrievable again after use, which is really helpful in fighting the Eye of Cthulhu, because when you're just okay, you're constantly moving around, and then you can just get your ammo back. Well, you have a 50% chance of getting your ammo back, which is awesome. Also, what I forgot to mention with the merchant is, he also sells lesser healing potions, and you're not going to really need much, because he's not going to do that much damage to you. And I'm going to tell you why. Well, first, your terrain preparation is one of the most important parts of this battle. Okay, you don't have to go crazy and make this whole wooden platform scheme. Okay, all you need is basically a flat area. Okay, just like this. See how I mined out, like, all this used to be a pretty relatively flat area, and I kind of just mined out all the bumps and whatnot, and I made it a pretty flat area. You don't have to go crazy. It doesn't have to be this long. It just make it. It doesn't have to be the size of this castle lengthwise. Probably half of this castle, or a little bit more. Maybe to the nurse, to the beginning of this castle, would be a great, nice flat area. To give it in perspective, it would be that long. Okay. Now, the reason why you want it so long is so you have a lot of space to evade his attacks. But in order to invade his attacks, you're going to need some special equipment. So, let me show you the accessories that you're going to need in this fight. And there's also some accessories that I'm wearing that you don't need, but are pretty low tier, and you can find really easily, and just don't do anything but help. So, might as well have them, you know? First things first, a cloud in a bottle. The cloud in a bottle is basically an accessory that, allows the player to double jump, okay? You see how I jump a little higher? Which actually, and you might be wondering how this, like, will help in the fight. It's because the boss, can go anywhere on the map, okay? If he's coming from below you, this one little jump probably won't do anything, okay? If he's coming below you, bam, okay? He just went past you, now he's above you, okay? So this really, really helps. Because the less he touches you, the less damage you're gonna take. In fact, if he doesn't even touch you, you won't take any damage. And that's the whole point. You don't want to take damage to die. Now, the second thing is Hermes boots. Hermes boots pretty much is another accessory that allows the player to run really super fast. It just needs a little time to start working. As you can see, I just need to run a little bit, and then the Hermes boots start working. As you see that little dust, like, animation happen. So if you have a nice, open, flat area, you could definitely just annihilate him, okay? You're gonna dodge a lot of his attacks, because he's not the fastest boss in the world. He really isn't. Okay, and now the other accessories is a Band of Regeneration, which is an accessory that slowly regenerates the life of the player, which obviously is helpful when fighting a boss. An Aglet, which provides a 15% increased movement speed, and a Shackle that provides just 1 defense bonus, which, I mean, all the defense you can get is pretty awesome. Of course, you won't be wearing hollowed armor. Of course, you won't be wearing hollowed armor. I'll just wear for now, but okay. All these accessories are found pretty easily. The cloud, these three are found in dungeons, in golden chests, and in the underground. So you're gonna have to go looking for them. They're not too rare though, so you're not gonna have any difficulty trying to find them. The Aglet is found in any ordinary chest, probably close to the surface of your world. And a Shackle is dropped by a zombie. So dedicate 1 night just to kill zombies, and you'll probably get one. If you don't, that's fine. It's like totally necessary to get this. I mean, 1 defense bonus is not much at all, but for your first boss fight, you might want to have as much defense bonus as possible. Now, the last thing you're gonna need is potions. The only potions you're gonna need are lesser healing potions, which I already said you can get from the merchant, and iron skin potions, regeneration potions, and swiftness potions. To make any potions to begin with, you're gonna need a potion making table, which is getting a table like that, and just putting an empty glass bottle on top of it. A glass bottle is so simple to make. All you need is sand, go to a furnace, make it into glass, and then just make a bottle from a crafting table. It's simple. You don't need 3, you just need 1. And then there you go, you got your potion making table. Now, the only 2 potions that are definitely required is regeneration and iron skin. You don't need swiftness, it just helps, because you get to run 25% faster. I'm gonna explain how to make the regeneration potions and iron skin potions just really quick, and then I want to get into this fight. Iron skin potion, you're gonna have to collect day blooms, which are those little yellow flowers that are blooming on the surface of your world. You're gonna need iron ore, yes, more iron ore, so while you're down there mining, you just get a little more than 225. You don't need 10, you only need about 1 or 2 of these each, because he's literally not a hard boss at all. Regeneration is the same thing. You're gonna need some day blooms, and you're gonna need mushrooms. That's the total, those are the ingredients. And you're also gonna need bottled water. Bottled water is so simple to make. All you need is more empty bottles, go to some kind of body of water, enter the water, press escape, go to your crafting, and just make some bottled water. It's really simple. Now I want to get this started. Fallen star. let's throw this stuff out. Okay, let's, just gonna switch worlds, because I'm not gonna fight him in that Andromeda. We're gonna fight him in that specially dedicated world I made for all of you. And we're gonna get this fight going. Now, before the fight, if you have all your potions, which you probably should, I would definitely recommend just pressing the B button on your keyboard, because that's just, what it does is, it drinks all your potions for you, so. It's a little late at night, because you only have until dawn to kill him, so we'll probably I just really want to get this, oh god, I'm wearing hollowed armor. Let's see, okay, I know it looks like I'm wearing hollowed armor, but I'm actually not. I'm wearing the armor. Trust me. You wouldn't be hitting me if I was wearing hollowed armor. Thanks. See, I'm always moving, alright? I know I was moving before, but, oh god, I haven't fought him in a while, so I'm a little rusty, but, I mean, he's not going to do much damage to you. And I know I have 400 life points, but it's not going to be much different. If I get down to 300 life points, which, like, would mean that you die, which I'm not, which I know you're not, you should be fine. Now, when he gets down to about, 1,400 life points, he's gonna do his second phase. The second phase, don't worry about it, okay, it's just, he's gonna hit a little higher. This first phase is so easy. Some of the little, eyes that he summons drop hearts, and you don't have to worry about the little eyes at all. Just keep firing shurikens. The shurikens will go right through the little eyes and go straight to him. Now, and sometimes they drop hearts, so hey, that's more life points for you. And I know I'm using wooden platforms right now, so all my shurikens are down there, if you see. So you wouldn't be running out of shurikens right now. But here he's morphing, and you definitely want to stress trying to avoid his attacks, because he will hit a lot higher. Now, also, you want to get as much hits in, because since his attack rating is so high, his defense rating is actually very low. So if you notice, I'm actually hitting a lot higher on him. I just went through my first set of shurikens, but I think like 125 of it is probably down there. So trust me, you're not going to need this much shurikens. If you need to, drink a healing potion. Like if you're at 50 left points, drink a healing potion if you need to. But before you know it, he's going to be dead. Okay, now what do you do with this crap? Okay, Unholy Arrow, you can just sell that for now. I'm just going to put in there. You don't need your Corrupt Seeds. But the Demonite Ore, this is what you want, okay? I would highly recommend taking this to a furnace right away, making the Demonite Bars, and making a Light War Axe in the Night. I'm sorry, why do I keep calling it Light War Axe in the Night? The War Axe in the Night. Because it's a great weapon, it's a great hatchet, and the Copper Axe will not do it anymore, okay? This has 75% Axe power. I think that thing has like 2% Axe power. Now, yeah, don't make any demon bows. They're not worth it yet. I mean, they're really not that worth it. This is probably a weapon that is really worth it, and it will protect you. See, I just hit a 20. Okay, and now, if you have any excess amount of Demonite Bars, that's really good, because you can just sell it to the merchant for quite a bit of gold. And now, in this part of the guide, I'm going to tell you what you need to do now to prepare for your next battle. All I'm going to say is you're going to have to fight the Cthulhu a bunch more times. Get some heart crystals, get your life points up, it's about 200, and rack up 40 gold. I know this sounds crazy, but trust me, rack up a good amount of money, and you'll be fully prepared for the next fight. And go mining, get at least silver armor. Silver armor will be great for the next fight. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna leave it at. Okay, just keep fighting the Cthulhu. You can get the Demonite Ore, and then just make it into bars. Sell to the merchant for a lot of gold. You'll probably get around 8 to 10 gold each fight, and you'll find that getting 40 will not be anything, guys. And hey, I mean, you're almost to your first platinum coin. You're almost halfway. Make a few more houses, expand your little terraria world, and you'll be off at a great start. But that's it for now, guys. I hope you enjoyed this guide, and the next guide I'll make is about the Eater of Worlds, and I hope you're ready to fight him as well. And I give the best of luck to all of you. Now, goodbye.